Going on, Lavish Pips here, back with another video where I teach you how to be the best financial person ever and make the best financial decisions for yourself. Yes, I'm back with another video. So today I'm going to be talking about stop loss and take profit, right? So stop loss and take profit is basically the two main important things that you must know before you get in and out of a trade, because there's no need in entering into a trade, right? And you not know what you're doing, and then you end up risking more than you thought you was going to risk on the trade, and then your reward be so small because you didn't know how to set a stop loss and a take profit, right? So I'm going to be going over those two things today. If you're interested, definitely keep watching this video, and we're going to get right into the video. Okay, boom. So basically I have my whiteboard here, but this is just for me and gonna help me stay on track. So basically stop loss, right? So stop loss means negative, and then take profit means positive, right? So stop loss is basically a set amount of pips where the market will take you out of a trade if it's going in the opposite direction, right? Just like it says, it's gonna take you out of the trade when it's going in the opposite direction. So let's say you take a trade and the trade is set for 30 pips, right? So let's say you entered in the trade for 10 cents, you put 10 cents on the trade. So obviously you're trying to make $3 off the trade, right? Trying to make $3 off the trade. So if you set a 30 pip stop loss and your stop loss is 30 pips and your take profit is at, let's say, 60 pips, so you're willing to risk $3 to get $6, right? So what's going to happen is the market, when you enter those numbers, is going to take you out of a trade. If the trade, say you're in it for a buy, and then it doesn't go for a buy, it reverses and goes for a sell. It goes in the opposite direction because you set stop losses in the opposite direction. So when the market is going in opposite direction from what you intended it for it to go, you set a stop loss, which is a price point, a set of numbers, a set of parameters where the market will take you out of the trade. So if the market is going, you're in it for a buy and it's going back towards the sell area, it's gonna take you out of that trade wherever you set those numbers at, and that's basically what a stop loss is. It's basically like a safety net. It keeps you from losing more than what you should on the trade, and it keeps you from blowing your account, because that's one thing you don't want to do is blow your account, right? You want to minimize your risk and maximize your reward. So that's very important when you're trading, is to know basically everything you need to know about a stop loss, right? And there's different tools on the MT4 app that you can use to calculate your stop loss. I'll definitely insert a clip at the end. We'll get into that. But that's basically what I use. I use MT4 because I know a lot of people are not very good at math and stuff like that. And they don't want to do the hard work. Like if you could write out a math problem versus typing it in on a calculator, working smarter, not harder. So that's what I do. I use the feature on the MT4 app, but we'll get into that later on. So stop loss is a negative zone. Y'all got an idea of what a stop loss is, right? It's a safety net parameter area for a price that's going to take you out of the trade when a trade is going in the opposite direction, right? Okay, boom. Now, moving on to take profit, right? Take profit. Take profit is a set amount of pips where you want the market to hit the target zone that's going in the right direction, right? So let's say you're in the trade for a buy. You got your currency pair or whatever you're in the trade for a buy. Okay, boom, you see the trade going in the right direction. Okay, boom, you're gonna hit, it's almost at your take profit, right? It's almost at your take profit zone. So this is your target area. This is where you want the market to go in order for you to literally see profit from the trade. Whatever trade you're in, you want it to hit TP, means target price. Target area meaning take profit. That means you can take your profits and go, right? That means you won the trade, you didn't lose the trade. That means you got a reward on the trade, you didn't risk anything on the trade, right? So for an example for take profit, right? Going back to the previous example, let's say you enter in the trade and let's say your SL, like I said, is 30 pips and then your take profit is 60 pips. So for your take profit being 60 pips, you're entered in with a 10-cent lot size, which is the lowest lot size you can use. You're trying to get $6 off the trade, right? You want the trade to go 60 pips in profit so that you can get $6 off the trade, right? So you have a risk to reward ratio, you're risking less to gain more, right? So you want the trade to hit your take profit zone, right? So let's say you get those 60 pips and you profit those $6. Congratulations, you just went on the trade and you just participated in trading, right? You're gonna feel so happy, you're gonna feel so proud and stuff like that. Now that $6, that could have been $6, that could have been $60, that could have been $600, and it could have been $6,000. Now that is different. That's a different video for you to basically learn about that. But just based off of take profit, your take profit could have been different based off the amount of money you have to invest and the amount of money you have in your account, right? Just like, you know, you go to the store, you only have a certain amount of money in your account, therefore you can only spend and buy a certain amount, right? When you don't have that certain amount in your account, your card declines, right? So therefore, when you have based off your account size is what you have to work with when you have to work with, right? So your take profit zone is where you want the market to basically hit in order to take you out the trade in order for you to gain profit, right? So that's the difference between a stop loss and a take profit. It's nothing really bad about it. It's super easy, super chill. Now, for the next portion of this video, I'm going to explain the tool that I use to calculate your stop loss and your take profit, right? And there's also you can use, like, always have a trading plan and always have a daily pip goal, right? So have a trading plan that's going to basically allow you to know how many pips you want to catch a day. That way, if you lose a trade, you want to stop trading. That's the one thing about stop losses and take profit. If the trade doesn't go in your favor for that day or that week, definitely stop trading and then figure out what went wrong and try again the next week, because there is risks in trading. Like, nobody never said that. Like, there is a risk within trading, but you know, you're risking your own money to either gain or lose that money. But definitely there's a way to minimize your losses and maximize your gains, and that's by exactly knowing what you want to gain and risk off the trade. That's why stop losses and take profit are very important. Otherwise, you're literally just gambling, and that's something that we're not doing, right? If we wanted to gamble, we'll just go buy a scratch-off ticket, right? So we want to have calculated wins and calculated losses. So whenever you enter in the trade, before you enter in any trade, calculate how much you're going to gain and how much you're going to lose off the trade. Therefore, when you blow your account, if that happens, you won't blow your account because you know that you shouldn't have been in certain trades, or you know that maybe my lot size was too big, or you know that, okay, boom, it hit my stop loss. I lost this amount of money for today. Boom, I'm going to stop trading and I'm going to figure out what I did wrong, right? So I'm going to go into the second part of this video where I pull up MT4. It'll just be a voiceover of going over how I use the little arrow shaped figure on the MT4 app of how I calculate my stop loss and take profit. So we're getting into that right now. All right, y'all, so this is MT4. I'm just going to pick a pair, just a random pair, Euro USD. So I'm going to pick Euro USD, and then I'm going to hit chart, and then I'm going to hit trade, and then I'm going to put a 10-cent loss size on here, and I'm just going to put a random stop loss and a random take profit. I think my stop loss was like 14 pips and my take profit, no, it was the other way around, 16 pips and 14 pips. So it's kind of want to be the other way around. You kind of want to have, you know, a higher take profit and a lower SL. That way, you know, your risk to reward is pretty good. You want to risk less and gain more. So make sure that it is. So I'm going to go ahead and pick the little shape button and find the arrow. Boom, that's the arrow. All right, and these are the zones. I'm going to zoom in for you guys. So boom, this is my take profit. You see that number in the middle? So basically this is 16 pips. So my take profit is 16 pips and my SL is 14 pips, right? It was actually 11 pips. So if I wanted to make it like more, I would just move it down. And thank you guys. I want to thank you guys so much for staying for this entire video, learning and earning with me. Definitely share this with your friends and family. Share this with your teams and help them become the best valuable trader there is, and each one teach one. When you learn this, definitely teach someone else. So I want to thank y'all for staying for this entire video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to turn on that bell so you stay notified when I post, and definitely I'll leave my socials down below. Definitely check out the other videos as well so you can stay educated and updated with us. And also, yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Bye, y'all.